Hello Guardians and welcome back to Rightway Gaming. Today I'm bringing you another weapon review, and today the reason I'm doing this one is because it's kind of relevant to the past week and what we've been grinding for, and that's the Dead Orbit winner's weapon, which is the Haunted Earth Scout Rifle. Now before we get into it, let's just go through what it's got. So the frame it's got is the high impact frame, so it's slow firing and high damage, and the weapon is more accurate when you're stationary and aiming down sights, so try to avoid using this weapon when you're moving and try to keep as still as possible without getting shot, obviously, for it to be as accurate as possible. Then we go on to the sights. Nothing special there. You've got the IS-5 circle, so circular iron sights, probably quite snappy, and then you have the one that's a bit more of a zoomed, medium zoom scope, so again, nothing special there, it's a bit more long ranged. Then we get on to the second lot of perks. So you've got tactical mag, so that it increases stability, reload speed and magazine size, or you can have high caliber rounds so that you get a bit of a knockback on your target when you're firing at them. Now in my opinion, high caliber rounds all day long there. For PvE you may decide to go with the tactical mag because it increases reload speed and you're not worrying about trying to stagger your targets that much, you just want to try and get them killed. And then the final perk, which is another quite interesting one but not one of my favourite ones, is field prep. Increased ammo reserves, a faster reload when crouched, which is, from the videos you'll see, it's quite an interesting perk, but I find that the activation of it can be a little bit awkward because you can slide and try and reload and it basically cancels it out, so what's the point in my eyes? You're not going to sit in a spot crouching trying to reload, unless you're in cover, of course, then you probably would. Now my overall opinion of this weapon is it hits like an absolute truck, and the recoil does fly up, but it is so vertical that by the time it comes down you're ready to fire your second shot anyway, and it works out quite nicely. So yeah, it handles quite nicely for a high impact scout. Would I recommend it for PvP? Not so much. Would I recommend it for PvE? Yeah, if you like the gun, definitely use it for PvE. Personally I have a different weapon that I would use for PvE and I've already done a review on that, so if you haven't watched it yet, go and check out the Nameless Midnight review, which I did yesterday, and by far that, in my opinion, is the best scout rifle in the game at the moment. But this is, I can see why people would like to use it and why people will probably use it, but is it worth the 50,000 gunner to buy it if you weren't buying it at Dead Orbit? Probably not. Did I buy it myself though? Yeah. So if you've got it, you've not wasted your money, but by all means there are better scout rifles out there in my opinion. If you disagree with me, then let me know why below, because I'm always open to interpretation on different weapons. This is just my opinion on this scout, but that is pretty much it, guys. I've not got much to say on this scout rifle. It's a high impact scout rifle with a decent recoil control and a decent reload speed if you crouch, apparently. Anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed watching. As I said, comment below if you let me know your opinions, and if you've enjoyed watching this video, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more. I'll see you next time, Guardians.